Good evening and welcome to Day 2 of the 2020 Virtual Dragonfly Festival, produced by Arts Ashland Alliance in collaboration with WACA-TV. Our Day 2 schedule includes performances by Rick Golden, Lois Francello, Grace Moon, Natya Dance Studio, Ashland Community Theater, Jonathan Campbell, and our headliner, the Railroad House Band. Artisans will be represented by Aniad Vladimirov, Jennifer Hoffman, Gabrielle Gold, Cliff Wilson, Cheryl Cohen, and Lil Sklenarik. The Arts Ashland Board of Directors is confident that you will enjoy this evening's presentation. The Dragonfly Festival is fortunate to have many business supporters and encourage all of our viewers to support our local business community, particularly during these trying times. Think globally, shop locally. On behalf of the Arts Ashland Board of Directors, sit back and enjoy the performances. Be safe, stay healthy.
Hello, I'm Jack Lewis, and I have the great honor of being your state representative. I miss not being able to join you all in celebrating this year's Dragonfly Festival in person, but I'm grateful for this creative new format. Each year, this favorite event of my family and yours continues to grow by celebrating Ashland's diversity, the community's rich talent, and of course the availability of delicious treats. I hope that we're all able to gather again next year for the best in-person Dragonfly Festival yet.
Dragonfly, dragonfly, like a work of art. Dragonfly flying straight into my heart. Spread your super thin dragonfly wings, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Dragonfly, dragonfly, from the morning light. Dragonfly, dragonfly, to the edge of night. Won't you share your story with me, and we'll see what we can see. I saw you flying over by the pond, asked if I could please come along. You gently landed in my hair, and we took off into the air. Dragonfly, dragonfly, I can tell you this. When you see a dragonfly, you can make a wish. Be my artist, be my guide, you peaceful little dragonfly. Dragonfly, dragonfly, like a work of art. Dragonfly flying straight into my heart. Spread your super thin dragonfly wings, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Can you all say hello to Henry the horse? Oh, hello, hello, hello. Now, Henry the horse has been trying to learn how to sing the ABC song. Do you all know that song, the ABCs? Good. Now, sometimes Henry gets a little mixed up and he gets it wrong. You going to get it wrong today, Henry? Nope. I'll get it right. Okay. If he gets it wrong, you make sure to tell him. Go ahead, Henry. Okay. Does that start with W? No. What does it start with? Right. A. Oh, that's right. A, B, C, D, E, F, Q. No. Henry, you got it wrong. Try again. Oh, I know. A, B, C, D, L, M, N, O, P. Was that right? No. Come on, Henry. You know this. Oh, I remember. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, W, R, L, T, Q, S, P. No. Well, I have an idea. Can you kids at home sing it the right way for Henry? Let's all start together. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Very good. You all got it right. Okay, Henry, try one more time. Okay, I'll get it right this time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, R, T. No. Well, we're going to have to send Henry to school so he can learn his ABCs the right way. Henry, do you know any other songs? Oh, I bet you know this one. It goes like this. The itsy bitsy elephant went up the water spout. No, not an elephant. The itsy bitsy lion went up the water spout. Not a lion. The itsy bitsy dinosaur went up the water spout. No. What's it supposed to be? A spider, right? Let's do that one the right way. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Well, thank you, Henry. You did a good job. Can you all wave goodbye to Henry the horse? Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Well, I want to try to teach you another song where you get to sing along with me. And this is a very easy song for you to learn because I'll sing one line and you repeat the same thing back to me like we did before. And this is a song about having a silly food day. And a silly food day is a day when maybe the potato rolls right off the plate into your lap, or the toast jumps out of the toaster onto the floor, or the milk decides to spill right out of your glass, and that's how you know you're having a silly food day. So I'll sing one line, you repeat after me. It starts out like this. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story in a song, a story in a song, all about the day, all about the day. The food came to play, the food came to play. We sat down to eat, we sat down to eat, just around noon, when the food got up, when the food got up. And it ran around the room, and it ran around the room. Good. It was a silly food day, a silly food day. The food came to play, the food came to play. I think the food was in a silly mood, was in a silly mood. A silly food lunch, a silly food lunch for a silly food bunch, a silly food bunch. What can I say? What can I say? It was a silly food day. It was a silly food day. Okay, here comes some silly food. Well, the cabbage had a head. The cabbage had a head. The corn had an ear. The corn had an ear. The potatoes had eyes. Potatoes had eyes. And to my surprise, they jumped off the plate. They jumped off the plate and danced around the room. And danced around the room. And we all sang along. We all sang along. To the silly food tune, to the silly food tune. Good. It was a silly food day, a silly food day when the food came to play. The food came to play. I think the food was in a silly mood, was in a silly mood. A silly food lunch for a silly food bunch, a silly food bunch. What can I say? What can I say? It was a silly food day. It was a silly food day. Okay, here comes some very silly food. There was porcupine pie, baked kangaroo, Kentucky fried worms, and jellyfish stew, There was dragonfly soup, spiders fried in dirt, monkey ice cream, and a frog for dessert, Good. It was a silly food day, when the food came to play, I think the food was in a silly mood, a silly food lunch for a silly food bunch, What can I say? What can I say? It was a silly food day. It was a silly food day. Very good. Good singing out there. Well, we have time for one more song, and I want to thank you all, and I hope you all had a good time. We're going to do our goodbye song. Can you all wave goodbye with your hands? Goes like this. Oh, wave goodbye with your hands. Wave goodbye with your hands. Wave goodbye with your hands. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Wave goodbye with your hands. Wave goodbye with your hands. Wave goodbye with your hands. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And can you wave goodbye with your head? Oh, wave goodbye with your head. Wave goodbye with your head. Wave goodbye with your head. Now wave goodbye with your elbows. Oh, wave goodbye with your elbows. Wave goodbye with your elbows. Wave goodbye with your elbows. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And wave goodbye with your ears. Wave goodbye with your ears. Wave goodbye with your ears. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And wave goodbye with your pinky finger. Wave goodbye with your pinky finger. Wave goodbye with your pinky finger. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And finally, let's wave goodbye with our heads and our shoulders and our arms and our legs and everything at the same time. Oh, wave goodbye with everything. Wave goodbye with everything. Wave goodbye with everything. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Wave goodbye with everything. Wave goodbye with everything. Wave goodbye with everything. When it's time to say goodbye, wave goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you very much. I'll see you again sometime.
Hi, everyone. My name is Bonnie Mitchell, and I'm on the board of Arts Ashland Alliance. As a longtime resident of Ashland, I want to tell you why I support arts programming in town. Whether it's virtual arts, performing arts, or literature, the arts draw us into a collective human experience. Being exposed to a variety of artistic expression is how I learn about people and places that may be different from what I've experienced, but there's something I can relate to, respond to, and learn from. Art and music can be an expression of hopes, dreams, beauty, and fears. The experience may touch my emotions in an unexpected or difficult way, but it always teaches me something, often about myself. Why do I support and promote the arts in Ashland? Because without it, the community might be viewed as a collection of buildings. By developing and supporting arts and cultural programming in town, we elevate human communication and foster greater understanding between all the citizens that make up our community and contribute to its unique quality. Thank you for being part of this year's Dragonfly Festival, and I hope you enjoy a sample of the artistic expression and culture that Ashland has to offer.
Hi, my name is Anna Vladimirov, and I'm a web and graphic designer. And during this pandemic, I decided to get back to my roots and do some hand art. And as a result was this sculpture, some graphic like this, and I don't know, you probably have seen this gallon water in supermarkets, but it's just, it's a bewitched object. In reality, it's a guard who's just guarding my house. So I'm planning to continue doing my art objects. So if you're interested, please contact me at anaidp@hotmail.com. Thank you.
Passerby who's a maid.
shine bright and my hat just right for a smile from my nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, though my plow turns rusty brown, till a smiling bride by my own fireside sits a store of the county down. Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the fair Colleen that I met in the county down, store of the county down. Got a little song, won't take long. Sing it right, maybe once or twice. Oh, Lord, and me tonight, shake sugary. Everything I got is done in pawn. Pawn my plow, pawn my cow. I even pawned my old sow. Oh, Lord, and me tonight, shake sugary. Everything I got is done in pawn. Pawn my watch, pawn my chain. I even pawned everything in my name. Oh, Lord, and me tonight, shake sugary. Everything I got is done in pawn. Pawn my dog, pawn my hat. I even pawned my calico cat. Oh, Lord, and me tonight, shake sugary. Everything I got is done in pawn. Pawn my chair, pawn my bed. Now I got no place to lay my head. Oh, Lord, and me tonight, shake sugary. Everything I got is done in pawn. Pawn my fork, pawn my knife, and if I had one, I'd pawn my wife. Oh, Lord, and me tonight, shake sugary. Everything I got is done in pawn. Got a little secret I'll never tell. I'm going to heaven in a brown pea shell. Oh, Lord, and me tonight, shake sugary. Everything I got is done in pawn. Had a little song, didn't take long. Sang it right, maybe once or twice. Oh, Lord, and me tonight, shake sugary. Everything I got is done in pawn. Everything I got is done in pawn.
Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I'm the owner of Jennifer's Handmade Soap. I have been making soap for 9 years now, and my goal is to make a great bar of colorful soap that makes you smile and happy to go shower. I made this yesterday. After 24 hours I could unmold it, and now it's ready to be cut. Once it's cut, it will go on my cure rack for 4 to 6 weeks before I can package and sell it. It's a process to make soap. It doesn't happen instantaneously. You're taking 4 colors, pouring them all into one pot, and then you pour in a specific way which creates this pattern. A little bit goes a long way. Last, we are going to add the olive oil. This is my lye water, which I mixed earlier. This is a stick blender. It's the soap maker's best friend. I would be stirring for an hour to get to this. It's 40 ounces of soap, so I'm going to put 10 ounces in each cup. So I can pour it all in. So now I have to be careful when I'm pouring. It's going to push over and create vertical layers. I want it to push it and not break through. Just gently pour. Now, the white. I'm going to start pouring and go back and forth. Leftover embeds from previous projects. I put the embeds on soaps for the sinks or the bathroom.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle, and I am the owner of Dragonfly Pottery Studio and Dragonfly Loop Weaving Studio. And I'm also an art teacher full-time, but every moment that I have free, I'm either throwing pots, painting them, or weaving. When you work with organic material like wooden branches, they give, and you've got to keep your warp thread, which is the thread that goes back and forth between 2 parts, really taut to take a weaving. This is how I start. I either collect V-shaped branches, like these, V-shaped branches, and then I warp yarn back and forth through these holes that I've drilled on the side, and then I weave into them with different types of fine gauge wire or of yarn. This is warping thread, which is a very not stretchy, generally very strong and tight thread. And then this is the weft thread that I weave with. And I just start a process of going over and under, and then alternating on the way back. And that locks these warping and wefting threads together. So the weft is the thing that creates the color and design. The warp is what holds it to whatever sort of armature you're working with. I love collecting branches either at the beach or in the woods, and then creating a different loom with these. So they're more organic. Then I will use different colors of yarns and different thicknesses of yarns to weave different designs. It's really a combination of weaving and embroidery, because after I'm done weaving, if I feel it needs additional accent, then I will actually embroider over it. Sometimes I work with different color themes. This is all cool colors with just a little teeny hint of a greenish yellow working through here. And in finding all these branches, I thought it'd be really interesting to see what it would be like to weave a nest into these branches. There were lots of birds building nests outside while I was doing this, and so I tried to create little nest-like forms. I did this one with all hot colors with just a little teeny pop of blue as a contrast against the orange-red.
The arts have a long history of bringing people together. It increases understandings between historically unequal and disparate groups. Hi, my name is Rajeshri Ghosh. I'm a board member of Arts Ashland. The Dragonfly Festival has supported many forms of art from different countries and from within the country. We strongly believe that art brings people together. It fosters a sense of community. Not all art and artistic expression is available in museums and concert halls. They are all around us. For the first time, Dragonfly Festival will showcase hidden gems in our community. This is so exciting. Individuals who sell art and craft items to support education of children abroad. Individuals who teach opera music, and there are young musicians who perhaps might one day become professionals. Enjoy. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cliff Wilson. I'm the president of the Ashland Historical Society. Today, I guess we're showing off some of my artwork. Primarily, my artwork is designed to promote the history of Ashland. So I hope you enjoy it, and I wish we could have the actual Dragonfly here this year as well, but as we always say in the Boston area, there's always next year. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lil Sklenaric, and I am owner and artist of KaleidaQuilt.com. I got started in quilts back in 1988. I wanted to learn how to make a patchwork quilt, and a friend of mine gave me Eleanor Burns' Quilt in a Day book. I learned how to make log cabin quilts, and I made about a dozen of them for family and friends, and I got really sick of them. And then my engineering brain took over, and I would see a quilt hanging in a sewing shop somewhere, and I would just create my own. Eventually, at quilt number 39, I didn't have any more family and friends to give quilts to, so I decided I was going to create quilt art and created my own business because I started amassing quilts and I needed to sell them. And in 2011, that's when I created KaleidaQuilt. I like to create beautiful, bold, bright, colorful quilt art that makes an eye-catching conversation piece. I like to make unique pieces so that people can feel unique when they share them with their friends and family. My prices range from about $50 to over $1,000 for the larger sizes. I will do commission quilts, but they are quilt art, not for bed-size quilts. You can find me at KaleidaQuilt.com or contact me at KaleidaQuilt@gmail.com. That's KaleidaQuilt, KaleidaQuilt. Bye.
Hi, I'm Joe White from Ashland Community Theater, and Andrea asked me to describe community arts and what it means to me. Community arts gives people the opportunity to tap into their inner creativity and share it with others, whether it's acting and writing, music, dance, painting, or any other art form. The best part is that within the community you can work with and collaborate with other artists in a safe, comfortable, enriching environment to help enhance the creative process. Arts within the community is essential. One without the other is not as strong as them being together.
When I find myself in isolation, sheltering in place with you, love you, but right now I want to scream. And when the toilet paper roll is at the end, but I've gone poo, oh crap,
I call mine must be homeschooled now, you see. Love them, but right now I want to scream. I used to brag about their brilliance to see how dumb they now can be. Love them, but right now I want to scream. Want to scream, want to scream, want to scream, want to scream. Love them, but right now I want to scream. Want to scream, want to scream, want to scream, want to scream. Love them, but right now I want to Want to scream, want to scream, want to scream, want to scream. Love you, but right now I want to scream. My Instacart came, how exciting, but 25%'s not here. Oh crap, now I really want to scream. And Amazon's still out of Purell. And oh crap, now I'm out of beer. Expletive deleted. Want to scream. 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 Expletive deleted. Want to scream. 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 Admit it, now you really want to scream. 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 Admit it, now you want to scream with me.
In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand, with an aching in my heart, and my pockets full of sand. I'm a long way from home. Lord, I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on runway number 9, big 707 set to go. But I'm stuck here on the grass with a pain that ever grows. Well, the liquor tasted good, and the women all were fast. Well, now there she goes, my friend, freeway and westward bound. Far above the clouds she'll fly. There the morning rain don't fall, and the sun always shines. She'll be flying o'er my home in about 3 hours' time. This old airport's got me down. It's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, as cold and drunk as I could be. You can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. You can't jump a jet plane like you can an old freight train, so I'd best be on my way in the early morning rain. Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath is hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Sink into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit boy, his horse as fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, in the desert down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words. Ah, but that's the way it goes. All the federal, they say, they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. He can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they let poor Pancho go, Lefty split for Ohio. poets tell how Pancho fell. Left his living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold. So the story ends where it's told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save the few for left him to. He only did what he had to do. Now he's growing. All the better out and say he could have had him any day. They only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. You say you see no hope. You say you see no reason we should dream that the world would ever change. You're saying love is foolish to believe, 'cause there'll always be some crazy with an army or a knife. Wake you from your daydream, put the fear back in your life. Look, if someone wrote a play just to glorify what's stronger than hate, would they not arrange the stage to look as if the hero came too late? Now he's almost in defeat. It's looking like the evil side will win, but on the edge of every seat, from the moment that the whole thing begins, it is love that makes the mortar, and love that stacked these stones, and love that laid the stage here. Though it looks like we're alone in this scene set in shadows, like the night is here to stay. There is evil cast around us, but it's love that wrote the play. And in this darkness, love can show the way. Show the way. Now the stage is set. You feel your own heart beating in your chest. This life's not over yet. So you get up on your feet and do your best to play against the fear. Play against the reasons not to try. You're playing for the tears, burning in the happy angel's eyes. For it's love that makes the mortar, and love that stacked these stones, and love that laid the stage here. Though it looks like we're alone in this scene set in shadows, like the night is here to stay. There is evil cast around us, but it's love that broke the play. And in this darkness, love will show the way. Show the way.
Railroad House Band. There's an inn in Ashland used to be called John Stone's Inn. Now it's called the Stone's Public House. They changed ownership, but they kept Stone's in the name. And Jonathan, I've been playing in various bands here for years. Jonathan was in a band that I joined before this band. And so we were doing open mics for the second half of a weekly set, or every other week. Hosting one. And some of these people started sitting in, and some of them knew each other from before this. And as we started to come together as a group and we started to play regularly in that inn, we needed a name. And we dug deep and we found that the first name of John Stone's Inn was called the Railroad House. And that dates from around the middle of the 19th century, 1850, 1855. And if you see the cover of our album, there's an old photograph taken from off the top of a fire tower, and it shows the inn on one side, and it shows the old train rail sidings, and so on. And so we decided we needed a name. We were playing in this place, so we decided to call it the Railroad House Band.
All right, if you guys are ready, we're ready. All right. Count it out. 1, 2, 3. It's time to make it win. Give it a try, don't be rude. Put it on the test, give it right back to you. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know that you get a little older every day. Kick it around, take it down, try to defy what you feel inside. You better be strong, your love belongs to us. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know that you get a little older every day. I don't want to know everything you've done. If we get our tip, we'll tell it to the Eskimos. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know that you get a little older every day. All you need is trust. All you need is trust, trust, trust to make it nice. Put it to the test and don't be rude. If you don't make a mistake, don't you make it twice. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know that you get a little older every day. Faith to make it nice. Test, don't be rude. If you're gonna make a mistake, don't you make it twice. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know that you get a little older every day. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know that you get a little older every day. It's cold on the shoulder, and you know that you get a little older every day. All right.
Have you seen Miss Molly? Cheeks are rosy red. Her lips are soft and sounding, and it tastes like gingerbread. Oh, me, oh, my Miss Molly, I'm in love with you. Me, oh, my Miss Molly, won't you say you love me too? Miss Molly's smiling, the summit dim a spell. When she laughs, her voice is like a little silver bell. Oh, me, oh, my Miss Molly, I'm in love with you. Me, oh, my Miss Molly, won't you say you love me too? Well, I'll trade my horse and saddle, cow ride now resign. If only Miss Molly would say that she'll be mine. Oh, me, my Miss Molly, I'm in love with you. Me, oh, my Miss Molly, won't you say you love me too? Miss Molly, I've told you this before. Even though I've told you so, I'm gonna tell you just once more. Oh, me, oh, my Miss Molly, I'm in love with you. Me, oh, my Miss Molly, won't you say you love me too? Oh, me, oh, my Miss Molly, I'm in love with you. Me, oh, my Miss Molly, won't you say you love me too? Thank you. Ready? Yeah. I love it when he shakes that thing.
Pulled away from Boston on the 545. We pulled it full of fellas from local L9. Dropped the hammer down, let the driver by. Found the California home at New Haven Railroad line. Old Bucky and the boys, they built us out of tune. Write my girl a letter, hope to see her soon. Folks outside the windows in towns that come and go. Baby, we roll by, can't you hear that whistle blow? Now that steaming demons on the westbound track, Chicago on to Yuma, and we ain't looking back. I got a first class ticket and a guaranteed to ride in style. I'm gonna ride this train clear twice, 10,000 miles. Ruffy took the team and they rode up to the bay. Watched the raindrops falling on the diamonds in L.A. Huey broke a leg, Charles split a thumb. Tozier took a bullet, now his playing days are done. Well, the papers called him crazy when the end was near. Old Patsy up and side said, I wish we had never come here. Now that steaming demons on the eastbound track, clear from California, and we ain't going back. I got a first class ticket and a guarantee to ride in style. I'm gonna ride this train twice 10,000 miles. I'm gonna ride this train clear twice 10,000 miles. I'm gonna ride this train clear twice 10,000 miles. breaks, the world goes round. Another day over when the sun goes down. I could move a mountain, please think that I can. I can't get you to understand. Golden heavens drape the landscape where I find myself right now. Reckless abandon, not caring the world. Now that you're back, it's a lonely old town. But for now, I'll just let the time pass with an empty shot glass. And for a minute, my memory starts to fade. Hey, bartender, leave the bottle, 'cause the drink helps keep her far away. Someday I'll pick up the pieces that I've left along the way. If by good fortune that trail leads to you, and where you are is where I'm bound to stay. But for now, I'll just let the time pass with an empty shot glass. And for a minute, my memory starts to fade. Hey, bartender, leave the bottle, 'cause the drink helps keep her far away. Hey, bartender, leave the bottle, 'cause the drink helps keep her far away.
Thanks, Portland.
This concludes Day 2 of the 2020 Virtual Dragonfly Festival. We hope that you have enjoyed a taste of Ashland and Metro West musicians and artisans. Hopefully the 2021 Dragonfly Festival will be back as a live event in beautiful downtown Ashland. Arts Ashland Alliance thanks the Ashland business community for their support of the Dragonfly Festival. Please support our local businesses. Events like the Dragonfly are not possible without their support. Arts Ashland Alliance would like to thank WACA-TV, particularly Barbara Chisholm and Connor Donovan, for their work and their efforts to make this virtual event a reality. See you tomorrow for Day 3 of the Virtual Dragonfly Festival.